I'm Amanda Marie. I'm from Boston. I'm in Colorado. I'm with my good friend over here who you saw. His name is Jack. And we are hanging out at the Colorado River, I think. I don't know where we are. I should know where we are. It's a great... Can you believe I just said that? Honestly, I'm just a little all over the place because we had a friend's wedding this week and it was amazing, great experience, but we definitely spent a lot of energy on that. So I'm very tired and lagging a little bit. The next couple of days are just a little bit more about relaxing. So as I was saying, I'm from Boston, I'm in Colorado, and we're doing some fishing today. I think one of the oddest things about me is that I'm one of the most prepared, unprepared people. Because, like, I have everything I need for convenience purposes. Like my hiking boots, my trekking poles, like my backpack, all that is with me. Just none of that is here with me.
No, it's really slippery.
Yeah, I know, and these flip-flops are slippery. That's why I'm going really slow, so I'll see you when I get there. Like, it's very odd. I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing. It could be I'm in Colorado and using an extra amount of plant medicine thing. Who knows? If you chalk it up to that, oh well. Live large, treat yourself, relax, enjoy the beauty and what nature has to offer. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm doing this in flip-flops. Check back in after. Actually, you know what? You could come. I kind of want to sit on my bum. That wouldn't be that crazy, right? I don't think so. Utilize. Oh God. Maybe it wouldn't be that crazy if I wasn't wearing a dress. Oh, I'm gonna put this away so that I can have my free hands. Cheers.
Can you tell I'm not a 5'2"?
How we're dressed. I don't know, we weren't here today. Our heads, we weren't really, we were too rushed instead of just like going with the moment and actually thinking about what's happening.
What?
That's why we're underprepared. And yeah, well, we're not unprepared, but like underdressed. No, we don't have proper gear with us for things. We could have done better.
I mean, if I wanted to go park on the street over there where I know there's a spot, I would.
No, I'm not. See, this is what you're missing, though. I'm not complaining. I'm just talking about how this is a lesson on, you know, being in the moment and actually really kind of focusing on what you need for that moment. And I blame myself, not you, because you asked me if we could meditate. And I said, yeah, but we didn't do it. And we should have meditated, because if we kind of got connected to the present moment, it would have been a better entrance all around. So I think we should reset. I know you did. Exactly. You want to do a little reset?
Sure.
Cool. You want to do it here or when we get over there? While walking? All right, cool. Let's do it. I like that idea. All right. Take a moment to just look around, pay attention to what's around you. Start focusing on where you are. While you do that, connecting with the natural breathing, pattern that feels right for you in this moment. Yeah, nothing too rushed. Nice and slow. Deep plunging breaths. We're going to take a moment just to kind of ground, recenter. Take a nice deep inhale. Hold it in, letting it fill you with peace while you move forward. And letting it go while you look around. Take in the natural beauty. These views that we don't get to see every day. Pay attention to some of the things that you hear. The different noises that the bugs make. The sound of our feet crashing through the dirt. The crickles as we rub against the brush on the way by. The wind. All right, take a moment to pause before we continue on here. Close your eyes for a second and set your intention for what you want out of today. For yourself. For this moment, for the trip, but most importantly, just right now. When you're ready, open your eyes, take another look around, a nice deep breath, breathing in balance, grounding, peace. And as it is, so it be.
So be, so it is.
Let's do it.
This is a bad carpet in there.
Wow. Describe this in one word. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Look at the paddle over there.
Wow, that's wild. Oh my gosh. That's so cool if it is. I love seeing wildlife. That is why we didn't wear shoes. We also weren't as underprepared as I'm claiming to be. Like, we have our water, some snacks, sunblock, blanket to sit on, our first aid kit, our lures. Like, we're really not like, we just need to live more in the moment and be less stressed and overthinking. That's what it really comes down to. And that is what we're here for. Even when we were meditating, we were rushing through that because we were so eager to get to the spot. It wasn't one of us, it was both of us. So we actually set aside some time to come sit down over here and meditate by the river and just take in some of this natural beauty, connect with the present moment. One of my favorite parts of coming to the river.
What?
One of my favorite parts of coming to the river, especially like just with how cold it is the way, like what it does for like for my body. It like shocks it, puts it into this like beautiful, like releasing, natural, I don't even know how to say it. It's just magical. I have to ease myself though. I have to kind of step in and out. Impressive the way you just like walk right in. But it feels so good. I'd honestly love to sit in this. From like the neck down. Just absolutely soak in it. So good. What were you fishing with?
Big jerkbait.
What do you think you're gonna switch it to?
What?
What are you gonna switch it to?
You or me?
For
Me?
you.
Like a big crankbait or a spinnerbait.
Crankbait or spinnerbait.
You should. With that rod.
What are we fishing for today?
You like recording?
Yeah. You're the one who told me to start making content.
Yeah, bring a GoPro.
It doesn't matter that the GoPro's not here. We're living in the moment, and in the moment we just have the phone.
Just like.
Yeah. What do we got going on here?
I'm unnatural on camera.
That's not true. I've seen you on camera multiple times. Plus, you're not on camera really, just your voices. I'm more so filming stuff around us. And like your hands, what you're doing. Just be yourself.
Alright.
What are we fishing for?
Fish.
What kind of fish?
Trout skis. Bass skis. Just kidding. Trout.
Trout?
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch some of that trout. So how do we catch that trout?
Throw.
What are you throwing?
Ready? A spinner.
Okay.
This is what you're gonna use this rod.
That rod's my setup. So we're throwing a spinner. We're throwing spinners today. So what do? I cast
Cast upstream and real fast.
real fast.
But really, you want to look for the deeper pockets. Anywhere where you can't see rocks, but it's okay to be casting there. Right?
All right. So try to cast in the deeper pockets. Cast it and crank it in.
You want to cast up because it's going to flow down fast.
So cast up because it flows down.
Are you talking to the camera?
No, I'm just repeating everything you say. You snagged on something? Ooh, you hear that?
Thunder boomer?
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared? I love that movie. Ted.
Your phone's gonna die. You can't just record and all that.
I'm not gonna record all day.
Hey.
You want me to stop recording? The rain feels nice. I lost the lure. I'm sorry, sir. So I did I lose. So lost. Okay, so I did lose the lure that I was using, the spinner. Gonna like take a look and try to find something else to put on the rod. He seems to want me to use the spinner, so I'm trying to find another one of those. I do have some tackle of my own, but while we're out and about, I mostly use his stuff, and I don't like to use anything without asking him, because A, I'm still learning, so I still don't even really know what I'm supposed to use, where, when, and why, and also because B, like, some fishing supplies are like really expensive, so like I don't want to be using something that was like a $60 lure and get it snagged on a rock the way I just lost that spinner. And I know that like people are always going to get snagged, like that always happens. It's kind of like symbolic for life, because there's always going to be snags that you kind of have to pull through and push through and yank through, and you know, you got to keep on, you can't just stop fishing, you got to keep fishing, but you got to keep on going, reel it in, try again, snap it off, whatever, you know. But regardless, I like to ask him before I put things on. That way I don't use anything that I shouldn't, or at least that I, as a beginner, don't have enough experience to really understand how to use correctly, if that makes sense. So I'll start by that, and then once I figure that out, I'm going to find a new spot to fish, because it also turns out I was fishing in an area that wasn't that great, because it was too fast for the trout to be, and so we're looking for a little bit of the slower parts with the deeper pockets. And for the rod that I'm using, I need to use a spinner. I'm going to find one in here, put that on, and go from there. Now it is. What are you putting on now?
Bigger spinner.
A bigger spinner? Can you help me put a spinner on my rod? Can you show me how?
Get one.
Okay.
Put it on. Tie it.
Get one, put it on, tie it.
Nice.
All right, how do I tie this? How do I tie it? It's like, so hey everyone, my name's Amanda, and this is Jack. Hi, Jack. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm kind of kidding. I'm just having fun. But anyway, in all seriousness, this one is the experienced one. He knows what he's doing. He's been fishing far longer than I have.
You sound unnatural.
Unnatural?
This isn't the real Amanda Marie.
What do you mean? What does that even mean? Oh, because I'm not saying that I'm experienced in it. Listen, I can admit when someone is more experienced or better than me at something. Yeah. Is that good? What do we got here? Hatch green chili, smoked shorty sausages.
What'd you do?
No, I didn't do anything. I really straight up just didn't do anything. Want to help me put a spin on that?
Give me a sausage.
Okay. It's like, all right, fine. I guess I should try one too. Where are we?
Colorado.
Yeah, I know.
Marshall.
What's our exact location?
Marshall.
What? Barcel?
Yeah, Marshall or Partial.
Barcel, Colorado?
Partial.
Partial? Oh my God, you don't even know either?
I think there's an S and an H.
Well, see, that's like the proper air. You got people in their waders with all the right equipment. So you can really get in there. But like I said, I'm a beginner. I'm just starting out. I'm learning as I go.
There you go. You need
cool.
to get another sausage.
Another sausage? I got you. Wanna tell me what lure I can use? Because I don't like to just pick without you telling me that I can use it. I'm just really happy to be here. That's what it all comes down to.
That's what it's all about.
Right? So you're gonna show me how, so that I can just try next time?
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said you hadn't shown me before and I haven't tried watching other videos, but it's better to be watching you teach me this way. This is kind of my style of learning.
You need to learn how to tie a fishing knot, Alfred.
I will learn how to tie a fishing rod. Why don't you talk me through the process? Can you do that for me?
You won't be able to learn with the camera.
I'm watching it right through the camera. It's actually even better view.
You have to do it on your own.
All right, so I'll do it with you. What do I do it on though, since you already tied this one on?
I don't want to waste time tying you on a fish.
All right, so go fish. I'll learn for next time. This is the second time that we've been out somewhere on a trip and it started with a full-on storm. Except on the Addies, we were full-on in it. Remember? Like the storm was literally happening like around us. Like we were in the clouds pretty much. But it is coming down. It's starting to come down. It's right? It's kind of a beautiful feeling when you think about it. You can actually really use it as a meditative moment. Every time it drops on your skin, thinking about how it makes you feel. All right, and what does that cold sensation do for you? How does that make you feel? Look around though, how beautiful is that? So it's a good thing that I brought this to sit on because it's actually working really well to keep me warm. The rain itself doesn't actually feel that bad. It's kind of refreshing. I'm a huge fan of rain anyway. I always have been. And I mean, it is cold. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely cold rain, but when you really think about the magic that rain really is, then how could you let it bother you? You're surrounded by all of this. With this fresh, clean air, like it feels good. It really does. So good. So just thought I'd share that because I'm feeling happy about it. Let the rain fall down. Let it wash away. Let it down. La 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 la. You know what they say about waiting out the storm? It got cold for a second, and I was a little uncomfortable for a second, but then I was able to really take a moment to look around and realize how magical this moment really was. To actually enjoy not just what I'm looking at, what I smell, what I hear, what I feel, just each and every aspect of this present moment, taking in these views and sounds. With the refreshing, cleansing air and rain. It's really nice, honestly, it's really nice. Feels good. So now that like I'm comfortable in this weather, like I feel good again, like my body feels right, I'm here in the moment, I'm grounded, I'm like connected kind of right here to this again. I'm gonna go reset up and do some fishing because that's what we came here for today. This video has come more about why not to wear flip-flops on any outdoor excursion ever. It was so heavy I straight up couldn't even move. Wow. This is like not even all of it. I already got a bunch of it off too. Hopefully it doesn't build up too much again like that now that the rain stopped. Just gonna keep on going. Got dirty dirt in my fingernails. Grab my blanket, my water, and we're back at it again. Yeah, so. This really is amazing though. So it turns out I'm gonna have to walk barefoot because it's already happening to my feet. It was only like a second, so let's just figure out how to do this. I'm not gonna put these back on. I'm just gonna go barefoot for a bit. It's all right. It's honestly good to do some grounding anyway. I could use the vitamins from the natural elements of the earth. It's right up my alley. So yeah, we're a little dirty. That's all right. That's what happens when we're outside. So now I'm barefoot. I think I have cow manure on me. But we're at the river. This is nice. The grounding is great. I'm moving much faster now that I'm barefoot. Honestly, it feels really good on my feet anyway. And now I can actually pick up speed because the plastic flip-flops aren't getting stuck in the mud. So I just got to be aware not to step on anything. And I should be fine. I'm barefoot now.
You should see what she's like off camera.
No, I'm being pretty real and getting an authentic view on here.
Now you're really stepping in the cow manure.
Yep, I'm stepping barefoot in cow manure. It's definitely in my hands. Probably from trying to drag it off of my flip-flops.
Who wears a dress and a bathing suit?
He told me we were going to a lake that we were at.
I never said that.
Yes, it was something like that. We went somewhere. I had no idea where we were going. I also thought that I was going to be back at the house at some point to potentially gather a whole backpack of like actual gear that I had, because he said we were going to do like separate fishing. So we were going to start the day here. But I didn't know where here was. And then we were going to like go food shopping and back to the house because like we're going to try to make something. We keep eating out and we're trying to avoid that. Not really. We're not trying to avoid that at all. We actually enjoy treating ourselves. So Jack enjoys treating me. No, I'm just kidding.
Jack treats. That's about it.
We both treat. Jack treats a lot though. Jack's awesome. Get yourself a Jack. Anyway. Yeah, so I am walking barefoot and definitely stepping in so much shit. Wow. But should be good for the skin, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to tell myself that. This is unreal. It's like, and by unreal, I mean in a good way. Like, oh, that was a rock. See? Just to be aware. Look at this. We haven't caught anything out yet, but we just getting started.
There you go.
You know, it's just now coming to me, and I'd like to point out that for someone who's making fun of me for wearing flip-flops, you're also wearing sandals. I'm not complaining either. I just got actually stuck in the mud. I couldn't lift my feet. You left me, but I figured it out on my own.
We're doing it. Should be working.
That's how it goes, right?
You could have got stuck and sucked under and died.
Well, how long would it have taken before you knew? Anyway, I'm proud of myself for figuring it out.